house. And I actually love this build so much because it is so simple on the outside. On the inside, I think is where it really shows a lot of character. I love this house because it is so well decorated in my opinion, and I think it's just so cozy and cute and just like the perfect combination. I don't know where Tara is, by the way. Perfect combination of cute and cozy and just so adorable, and I love it so much. I just cannot get over how cute this space is. So this is actually obviously not my main base, but I often go here because lately I've been working on this part of my world, and we'll go over there soon enough. You'll see a little bit more, but this is kind of like a new area in my world that I'm working on. So this house is very convenient because when it's nighttime, I can sleep here and just, you know, throw away some stuff in here if I need storage space or anything. But yeah, it even has like this really cute loft, and I just really think I did a really good job with decorating this place. I really put a lot of work into that, and I think it paid off. So yeah, that is definitely one of my favorite builds in this world because it just makes me feel so like warm and cozy. And also on the outside it's Pusheen. It's literally Pusheen house. I freaking adore Pusheen. She is so cute in my opinion. I freaking love Pusheen, you guys. She's so cute. So fun fact about this house actually is that I didn't build this house in my world. I actually built this on a different world because I was making a Pusheen house tutorial. And if you want to check that out, if you want to actually build this house block for block by in your own world, you can definitely check that out. I'll link it in the description or somewhere in the video, you'll see it. Yeah, this build I actually world edited it into this world, but I did build it in another world. I just really wanted to have it here. So yeah, this is a bit of an interesting build because it was first created somewhere else. But anyways, let's go sleep on these really cute Pop-Tart beds, which that texture is the really old texture for beds in the high on sugar texture pack. So yeah, if you want to know where I got this texture from, I had to dig it up from the old high on sugar texture files from like the beta version of the texture pack. Anyways, the next build is actually right over here, so we're just gonna quickly cross this little road and head on over to my newest build. Actually, I just finished this today. This is the House of Neapolitan Pastries and Ice Cream Bakery. So this is such a cute build. I wish I could actually, I'm just gonna go into spectator mode and show you guys because check this out. Check this out. Look, there's a freaking coffee cup with like steam coming out of it and 2 cookies. I got this design from Pinterest and I thought it would be such a perfect little thing to put on the roof of this building. This is actually a Neapolitan themed bakery. You may or may not know if you've been following the channel that I've been kind of obsessing over the Neapolitan color scheme lately. So this build is a true like expression of that. But the reason why I love this build, not only because it's Neapolitan color and that has been like my thing lately that I've been super into, but honestly it's just because I really love how this build turned out. It really has such a nice warm and cozy atmosphere, which I guess is kind of, oh no, we're missing a freaking stair here. Oops, okay, well, someone took the chair there and didn't bring it back. Dumb customer, dumb customer. Where did Tara go? She probably got stuck sitting on a bed or something. Dang it, Tara. She was supposed to be my helper this video. Anyways, we'll go find her later. But yeah, I just really love this bakery because it just feels so cozy, and also at the same time, I really love that it's just kind of like one of those nice little buildings to have in a world. Like a cozy cafe or bakery is just such a nice, lively thing to put in your world, in my opinion. So yeah, I even did a little bit of nice interior decorating, lots of seating. I'm sure this place is very busy, guys. We have like this little ice cream scoop area here and some more ice cream machine sort of thing. So yeah, this is like a bakery slash ice cream parlor, I guess. But yeah, it's super cute and I just love it. And then look at the tiled floor. It's so cute. So yeah, that's the interior, really cozy. Even the mismatched doors, that's the first time I've ever done mismatched doors. Over here, we actually have like a little entrance pathway to our Tunnel of Love boat ride. So this is also a build that I really like, but I didn't include it in this top 7 list because I feel like I like other builds just like a teensy bit more. honestly, this list was really hard to make because it's so hard to pick favorites. I have so many builds that I love. But yeah, so you can literally come straight from the bakery after you eat. You can go to the Tunnel of Love and just have like a little romantic boat ride with whoever you brought. And there's Endermen who have been griefing my world. There are random blocks everywhere, you guys, okay? There are so many random Endermen in my world. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys my little boat ride in case you haven't seen it before. And I'm gonna look down because with the shader pack, that part of the tunnel is a little bit blinding. So you're welcome, I just spared you. Okay, before we move on to the next build, there is actually something that I wanted to add to this bakery with you guys. So, one thing that our bakery is missing is some guests. So I thought what would be better than taking some of my cats here, breeding them, and putting the kitties into our bakery as like the little guests and staff members. This is gonna be so cute. I have some fish here, and we're gonna make some kittens! And I also want your guys' help to name them George Washington. Sorry, I had a lot of fun naming these cats, as you can see. So, I would love your guys' help to name our kittens once we bring them over to the bakery. If you have any name suggestions, just leave them in the comments and I'll be naming them after you guys. So, let's begin breeding up these kitties. We're gonna start with Momo and Gub. Oh, they don't eat tropical fish. Whoops. Momo! Okay, Momo and Gub. You guys are gonna make a baby. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, precious. Stop, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Okay. Do not cry. Do not cry. George Washington and Sitsu are gonna make a beautiful kitten. Oh, it's so rare that I get the opportunity to breed cats, you guys. This makes me so happy. Okay, Johnny and Sanyo Base Expander Stereo Cassette Player are gonna make a baby. And, oh wait, hold on. Wait, Sprinkles? Oh, we have to breed Macaroni and Cheese. Macaroni and Cheese are lovers. Okay, they're soulmates. Macaroni and Cheese. Oh, wait, no, that's George Washington. Where's Macaroni? Macaroni! Make baby! With cheese! With cheese! Make babies! Yes! Oh, they made a little cheese! A little tiny cheese! Oh, but Sprinkles is left out. You know, maybe Sprinkles isn't ready for that sort of commitment to raise a cat. Well, it's okay, because we're gonna be raising them. Okay, let's just bring everyone over to the bakery. We're gonna bring all my hotel cats to the bakery. Hopefully Tara shows up again. I don't know where Tara is. Yeah, this is gonna be a cat party, you guys, okay? Come on, kitties! Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck, just follow me. Cats always do that. They always get stuck on stuff. Come on, where are the babies? I think I managed to gather all of them out of their stuck position. Oh my god, that is a lot of cats. Okay, I think we have everyone, hopefully. Come on, guys, to the bakery. This is like having a cat cafe, but even better. I already do have a cat cafe, but now we're gonna have a cat bakery. Look at all of them. So many kitties. This is true happiness right here. Having a ton of kittens and cats follow you around. Come on, babies. We're gonna have a little bakery adventure. Bakery day. Oh, the cats just pour in. Oh my god, there are so many of them. So many cats. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is heaven. Anyways, guys, we have a bunch of little kittens here to name, so if you have any name suggestions, they can be as silly or as sweet as you want. Leave any sort of name that you would like, and I will be naming some cats after them, and you'll be seeing them in future videos most likely. So I'll definitely keep you updated. Anyways, they're causing havoc in the kitchen. Let's move on to build number 4. Okay, number 4 is something that I've talked about in so many different videos. This is The Art of Minecraft art gallery. This build, I feel like I have spoken about so many times, so I'm not gonna go too in depth into this build, but one of the reasons is— oh, hi Tara, there you are, my goodness. One of the reasons that I love this build so much is because it is a really good demonstration of one of my interests, which is art. I love art. And I love the Minecraft paintings, so I wanted to make an art gallery dedicated to every single one of them, which was just a really fun project. I had so much fun building this, and I just think it's super cool, especially the layout of it. Like, you can see the whole world from the windows, and it's like up in the sky in this really cool mountain, and there's like different stories, and it's actually like kind of 4 different sections. So there's even like this part over here. So yeah, it's kind of like a museum that you can almost get lost in because it's kind of like in a weird, it has a weird layout. But just look at the views, you guys. This building is just really cool to me. I just feel like it really just showcases this world really well. And at the same time, it showcases all the Minecraft paintings, which, let's be honest, are just fantastic. But anyways, let's move on. We're on the way to build number 5. And the next build is my aquarium. I love making aquariums in Minecraft. But this one I feel like is super cool because check out the freaking lighting in here, you guys. We got this awesome green atmosphere coming in here, and then it slowly transforms into this like beautiful bluish, purplish sort of color, and it's just so pretty. And then we have all of our beautiful fishies. We have our axolotls in this room, and look how pretty their environment is. I just love it so much. It looks so freaking cozy. And then on this side we have our fishies. I collected so many tropical fish, you guys. I went into the freaking coral reefs and gathered all the fish I could, and look how many there are. And the best part is they will also be swimming on top of you. So right now there's only a few fish on top, but sometimes they'll go like as a school and they'll come over to the top. As you can see, oh look, they're coming. Yes, they're coming up here, and it's just so pretty. It's just such a cool experience because there's literally creatures surrounding you on all sides, and I think that's super cool. And on this part of the aquarium, we have even more creatures. This is Gary the Guardian. He's our special little guy. We actually adopted him on a live stream and we captured him here. It was like a whole experience. It was super funny. So yeah, this is Gary, our little guardian buddy, and he has a very rich and stimulating environment. As you can see, he has his little minecart over there. But yeah, he's just having a great time, and yeah, he's a little bit shy. Oh, hi Gary! Are you coming to say hello to everybody? Yeah, you are. You are just the cutest little guardian. Okay, don't even ask how I got him here. It was kind of a whole thing. But anyways, on this side, we actually have a turtle. So I think there's only one turtle in here right now, but I think I wanted to get a second one because he needs a buddy. And actually, there is one more little part of this aquarium that I wanted to add, probably on this side. So eventually I'll expand this because I want to make a bikini bottom themed part of this aquarium where I will be getting a sponge and 2 squids, and I'm gonna name one Squilliam and one Squidward. Yes. And if they ever add crabs to Minecraft, which they almost did, but if they ever do, you already know. You already know who's coming to this aquarium. Mr. Krabs. But yeah, I think a SpongeBob themed aquarium would be so fun. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm gonna add in the future. But yeah, I love the aquarium. I think it's super pretty. It's just like a nice little attraction, and it's really pretty. I just love it. The next build is my village. This is a pretty iconic build in my world because it has been here for a very long time now, and it has been one of my earliest kind of like bigger projects that I've worked on. As you may have noticed, a lot of these builds that I would consider my favorite are not very grand or like epic, I guess. Like, they're very kind of just smaller, cute sized builds. But the reason I like them is honestly just because I kind of have like an emotional connection to a lot of these builds, like the things I was doing at the time, and just like, I don't know, whenever I'm playing on my world, I tend to form a lot of really nice memories, and it's always just so comforting. And this project especially was really fun because I built this village from scratch. Like, there was no village here before. I built all of these houses from the ground up. I brought the villagers over here, and I wanted to give them all a nice, lively environment to live and thrive in and just live their lives happily. And the whole reason was because I needed some trades. I needed like mending or some sort of book, right? So I decided to build all of this just to do a few trades with my villagers, and you know, I feel proud of myself for being able to do that and accomplishing that sort of task in such like a more pleasant way. Like, I didn't want to make any trading camps or whoa, why is that uneven? Okay, we're gonna ignore that. But yeah, it's just kind of like, it created something really nice from just one little errand that I had to do one day. So that's why this is really weird. That's why I really like this build. Not only that, it's a very like cozy town. I really love how it turned out. It's just like in this forest area, very, very like cozy layout. It's like very autumny colors in here because of the biome colors. It's like very warm grass, and the villagers are just so happy and safe here. And I think it's just really pretty, and we have like a little public park over here, which I think is super cute. But yeah, this build is very simple, you know, the houses are simple, the layout is simple, it's nothing crazy going on, but at the same time, it has such like this warm and inviting and safe feeling that I just really, really love. And that is why this is definitely one of my favorite builds. And lastly, my 7th and final build for this little list is actually gonna be probably my favorite place in this whole world, which is home. How could I ever forget about my wonderful house? Not that one. Nope, that's not my house anymore. It's actually this one right here. This silly little humble house that's built into this mountain. This place is my favorite house that I've ever made in Minecraft, ever. Not because of its size or grandness or even skill in terms of like building, like this is a very simple house, but I love this house because it is truly the epitome of comfort to me. I feel safe, I feel warm, I feel happy, and I feel cozy in this house, and honestly, that is how you should feel in a home. And if you do feel that way about your home, whether it be in Minecraft or in real life, then that is such a valuable thing to experience, and you should cherish that, because having a home that feels like home, where you can feel safe and just happy, wise your head in the painting London fog, that is honestly just like a dream to me. That is it's literally something that I dream of having like in real life. So I guess this house is kind of like me experiencing that and kind of like manifesting it, I guess, for one day for me to have something as cozy as this in real life. And yeah, I have some pets in here, like little baby Chiquito, and I have this really cute bedroom, and I just, you know, I love it. Like I love this little staircase with the flowers and the candles, and I have like a little place to play some music here, and I have my little relaxing spot where my pets can sit, and even this little tiny grass patch is really cute. I love my kitchen. I think the kitchen is so cozy. I even have like a little garden out back here with a little crop place where we can, you know, gather all of the crops that exist. And yeah, I think it's super sweet. Like this house just makes me feel really happy. So I'm always super happy to, you know, be here. And oh, hello, Hokkaido and Earl Grey are here. So yeah, this is like another little bedroom, and we have my secret basement. We're not gonna look in there, it's top secret. And a little bathroom, which is kind of like a cyberpunk bathroom. Okay, so yeah, that is my house. It's a very homey house, and I love it so much. I spend so much time in here, and it makes me so happy. So that is definitely my all-time favorite build. And honestly, this leads perfectly into something that I want to mention, like about Minecraft and about these sort of worlds that we have. You know, lately we've been having this little research, or kind of like just a trend online, where people have been having their forever worlds and starting their forever worlds, or maybe like going back to old worlds that they loved in the past and starting to play on them again. And I feel like a lot of people realized through that Minecraft is so much more than just a game, and a world can be so much more than just a world. To me, this world has become a second home to me. I spend a lot of time in it, and I gladly, happily spend my time here. I don't care if it's a video game, I don't care if it's like a waste of time in other people's eyes, because this world makes me so incredibly happy. And I feel like everyone needs a space where they can feel that way, where they can feel like they can escape from whatever sort of troubles they may have in real life, and just kind of relax for a little while and like do something really fun. And also a world, because they can last for such a long time. You can play on the same world for literally forever if you wanted to. Oh, my phone just stopped charging. Okay. These sort of worlds, and after a while, they become like an extension of yourself. They become a representation of who you are as a person, because you actually build the world up into whoever you are. Like, my world is a very big okay, I totally can't even claim that. It's a very big reflection of who I am as a person. As you can see, like, it's very colorful, it's very cute, it's very just, I don't know, like, this world makes me so happy, and I feel like it is a happy world because of that. And I've truly tried to focus on like how this world makes me feel, and I really cherished that while I was building this world up, which I feel like is why I managed to make such a strong connection to it. And now I totally see it as like a second home, a virtual home. It's just really special, and I honestly, I hope that you have a world like that too, because, you know, I mean, it's just Minecraft, it's not that deep, but honestly, it's just such a nice thing to have. If a world like that is something that you would want and you don't really know how to get a world to feel like a second home to you, where you can really truly feel safe and like happy in it. Maybe you've never really been able to stick to one world and kind of always just get bored and grow out of them. Honestly, focus on not the physical way the world looks, focus on the way the world makes you feel. Whenever you play on this world, cherish your happiness, cherish your peace, and hold it close to you, and build things that bring you joy, build things that inspire you, build things that are a representation of who you are as a person, because I feel like that is what makes a world meaningful to you, when they have character and background and stories. And the reason we appreciate art and games and movies and all of these sort of things, all creation has innate value because we make them with our own two hands. We tell stories through our creations. We see other people's stories through their creations. When you connect to a video game, when you connect to a movie or a book, you are connecting to the person and the people who made those things, and also the stories that they tell through those mediums. And the same can be said about Minecraft worlds. So what sort of story do you have to tell? The story of who you are, the story of your life, the story of what you love. Put that into the game. Let this world be a vessel to explore those sort of things. And maybe you can even learn something new about yourself, what makes you happy and what brings you joy and comfort and peace. Because that is so important, honestly. It's important to have a place that can ignite those feelings in you. And if that happens to be a Minecraft world, then let it be. Let it be that thing for you. Honestly, this world has healed a part of me, honestly. It has healed like my inner child, and like, well, obviously not fully, but I just feel so like I've really just been able to express and grow as a person, express myself and grow as a person because of the work that I put into this world, not only just by making cool builds, but also just, you know, exploring that part of myself through a game. So yeah, that is why I kind of see Minecraft as a virtual home, and why I've been able to connect so much to this world. And I hope that maybe my words can help you feel the same, and maybe make a world as special as this one is to me for you, right? Anyways, that is all for today. I know this was kind of like a bit of a, I don't know, like a deeper conversation at the end here, but you know, this is something that I'm so passionate about, so to me, I fully mean it with all sincerity. So yeah, anyways, that is gonna be it for today. If you haven't already, be sure to leave this video a like, and also leave a name suggestion for our kittens if you have any names for our little babies. They're gonna be all grown up soon, so leave a comment before they grow up, okay? Because they really need some names. I think already some of them have grown up. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye!
De Consumentenbond bewijst. Dirk is mede de goedkoopste supermarkt met budgetboodschappen. Elke dag zeker van de beste prijs. Dat is Dirk.
Yo! Leuk te kijken naar weer een nieuwe video. Wij zitten hier nu in weer een andere studio.
Ja, wat gek, waar zijn wij? Je hoort het ook?
staat. Ja, jullie zien het goed. Vandaag gaan wij met Timon en Simon de Real Food vs Gummy Challenge doen. In iedere ronde wordt er een vraag gesteld en het team dat het snelst antwoord geeft mag als eerste een schaal kiezen waar hopelijk iets lekkers onder ligt.
Oh, nee, ik moet het echt mega veel. Simon, ik moet daar wel in kost.
Vond je het leuk om de vorige keer met ons op te nemen?
Nee! Nee! Ja! Ja! Nee, jawel.
Nou, wij
het was
ook
niet.
Dus laten we het nog een keertje doen.
Ja, voilà.
Misschien is het dit keer wel leuk. Ik ook.
Dit is wel een beetje hierheen.
Start. Oké, deze.
Laten we beginnen met ronde 1.
De eerste vraag. Door wie zijn de rolschaatsen uitgevonden? Zijn dat de Nederlanders of de Belgen?
Jawel. Jawel. 2, 1. De Nederlanders. Zij mogen kiezen. Dat is verschrikkelijk, want het is nog steeds 50-50.
Deze. Nee, ik voel echt deze. Ik voel gewoon dat het hier is. Nou, oké, ja, dat moet ik doen maar. 3, 2, 1.
Hoe ziet de wortels eruit? Mogen? 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Sorry, dit ziet er viezig uit dan dat. Wat is dit?
Nou, wij hebben deze super lekkere, knapperige wortels.
Wij hebben deze sponsige, elastische snoepwortel. Dat is een
Lekker!
pixelstraal.
Nou, ik vind wortel gewoon lekker, dus het is niet zo erg.
Ik denk dat dit echt minder lekker is dan. Maar ik vind het eigenlijk niet lekker. Moet het op?
Nee.
Simon.
Ik dacht het niet.
Het is echt zonde.
Zie je?
Daar gaan we wel. Ik ga wel veel ronde, hè? Ja, oké. We gaan door naar ronde 2.
Voor de tweede vraag ben ik weer op zoek naar een Nederland of België.
Oké.
Het is weer een uitvinding. Wie heeft de brandweerslang uitgevonden?
Zo lekker naar echt niet komen.
We hebben wel
België.
Het antwoord is
Jij
nee.
mag juist, hè? Ik zeg die bak, jij pakt deze. Ik zeg Nederland, jij zegt België.
Dat klonk als een zwaar bord.
Ja, die ziet er ook
Ja,
zwaarder
dus
uit.
ik zou deze kiezen, Timo.
Ja,
ik
ik
zou
ook.
moeten die nemen.
Ik ook.
Oh, dit is echt zwaar.
Oh ja, deze is waar.
Ik heb mijn zintuigen gebruikt. Is dat erg?
Oké, 2,
2.
1.
Ja, snoepje!
Noedels!
Noedel.
Noedelsnoep! Oh my god, jullie hebben echt wel noedels. Noedelsnoep!
Porky.
Oh, dit is zo goofy. En wij jongens.
Have you ever heard of the Farlands? It's a place where Minecraft's code completely breaks. They were removed over 10 years ago and never seen again. At least, that's what we thought. Because 4,286 days later, Minecraft 1.20 released, and suddenly hundreds of posts said that they were back. I want to find out if this is true, which means we need to travel 30 million blocks to get there, which is going to require over 150 elytras. That's why I am looking for as many end cities as possible. Oh my gosh, it has been a long time since I've looted one of these. All right, anything good? And then the elytra. That is one down, 161 to go. Oh, nice. I found another city. And that's the second elytra. Let's go. Well, this is going to be pretty repetitive, so how about I give you a crazy montage to pass the time? I ended up looting hundreds more cities. This took so long that I managed to watch the entire first Lord of the Rings movie, the extended edition. It's like 4 hours long. I actually have a motto where if you do something enough times, you will naturally find the most optimal way to complete the task. And here's the proof. Look at how fast I get this elytra. From the time I touch down, I get the dragon head, mine in, come over here, get the elytra, loot the chests, and we're done. All right, everyone, we need 2 more elytras. 1, and yes! Let's go. So now that I have all the elytras, because we're over 30,000 blocks out, we are going to need a gateway to get back. Wow, I've never seen one spawn on a city like that. That is so weird, but I'll take it. So I'm back and I have all the loot here, so now let's spend a little bit sorting it out. And while we do this, I would like to break the journey down into some steps, with preparation being the first one. Okay, so we got 6 full shulkers of elytras, but by themselves, they're not good enough, so we gotta enchant them. And oh my gosh, that's gonna cost a lot of levels. Not sure if 12,700 levels is gonna be enough. Let me just get some anvils, and then we're gonna go to the villager trading hall in the dome base. Now I literally just have to buy as many Unbreaking 3 and Mending books as I can. And now we need to just put all of these onto the elytras. Okay, 6 levels each time. Ouch. I ran out of books, so I'm gonna buy some more and then repeat this process until all the elytras are enchanted. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna tell you about the next thing we need, which are fireworks. Like 100,000 fireworks. Now normally it would be very difficult to get these, except for the fact that we have this insane sugarcane farm, as well as this raid farm where we literally have millions of gunpowder stored up. And then I can go ahead and use our mass crafter to make all the fireworks, and by putting everything right here, we officially have step 1 completed. Now you might think that next we can just leave and start flying to the far lands, but that's actually not the case. You see, I'm not the first person to try to travel millions of blocks out in a Minecraft world.
And I think this is going to take about 20 hours.
There's 40 hours of flight time.
30 to 40 hours.
Hundreds of hours.
One common factor that all these people shared was the time that it took to get there. It literally takes days. Not Minecraft days, but real life days. And my thought is once I find the far lands, I'm not going to want to have to fly all the way back as well. So that's why we are going to use ender pearls. And by using this classic etho clock here, I can throw an ender pearl in, then let's put 64 sticks in, and now I need to get really far away quickly. Okay, any second now. Any moment. Yes! Oh my gosh, it worked! Okay, so basically now we can put a bunch more items into these clocks, and it's gonna take way longer to tell. Me back. I believe by placing a comparator here, this will make the clock go way slower. Awesome. So if my math is correct, this should activate every 48 hours or so, which according to Lockdown Life, he said will be way more than enough time to get to the edge of the world. Let me just load our final ender pearl in. Good grief. I really hope this works, because if not, I'm basically going to be stuck at the edge of the world. That's not that important. At least we finished the timer. And now the last thing we need to get is a box of basically just all the materials and things that I might need when I'm out there, which will definitely include some obsidian, flint steel, sure, sticky pistons in case we do any redstone, maybe pistons, levers, iron is always good to have, extra wood. Then I must also display my dominance of the world by creating a special banner for my totalitarian regime. Serious question for everyone watching. Does anyone know how to actually make a custom banner? Like, I can't say I've ever done this. What? Huh? Oh, wait, so I guess we need to make a banner pattern like this. Okay, that's good. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, we use the loom. Yes, so our totalitarian regime must have a skull. Then we can just like randomly start applying stuff. Okay, are you ready to see this banner? Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Wait. That's... No! There we go. There's the first one. Actually, bro, that looks pretty funny. I like it. You know what? I know what we're gonna do. The Wumba Republic. There we go. Our totalitarian regime has our first bit of propaganda. There we go. That's everything we need. I'm gonna pack it all up, head over to the ender pearl timer, and oh man, once I switch this lever, our timer starts. Now on my computer, I'm gonna start a stopwatch. That way I can keep track of roughly how much time has passed. So in 3, 2, 1. Timer's ticking. Oh my gosh, we gotta go. We gotta go. I'm just kidding. I love being dramatic, but we have like 50 hours, so there's no need to stress out. So I think I want to go in the direction of the Emerald Beacon. And now I should probably mention that I'm going to the corner of the Farlands instead of the normal edge of the world. Why? Well, I think it'll look cooler. So I've never actually done this before, but I imagine I need to fill my inventory up with a bunch of elytras. Yeah, I mean, 8 should definitely be enough. And how about 23 stacks of fireworks? Oh, and these are the level 3 ones, so they're gonna be extra powerful. Okay, F3 is open. And then I'm gonna make sure to use a firework every 4 seconds. Perfect. So then we can just use these until we get really high up in the world. All right, we are now over 10,000 blocks up. That is probably good enough. And now we need to point downwards. I did some research, and apparently if we point exactly 5.9 degrees downwards, that is the most efficient way to fly with an elytra. So now that that's set, it's time to just wait. I'm currently about 25,000 blocks out, and it looks like the first elytra is about to break. Swap? Hold on, wait. That means I'm gonna have to be here the entire time in case an elytra breaks. That is gonna be horrible. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see if there's any possible way to automatically swap the elytras. So I found a program called Auto Hotkey. Basically, it's a program that allows you to program your own programs, but you gotta be a good programmer because programming programs using a program that you don't know how to use can be difficult. That's why I talked to some programmers who are really good at programming, and they helped me program my own program. Let me show you how it works. So when I press the F5 key, this happens. Look at that work. Isn't that cool? Oh no. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. I didn't have enough elytras in my inventory. But what matters is that they just got swapped. And that was also just for demonstration purposes. But when it's actually working, they're going to swap out every 25 minutes. And that means with just 9 elytras, I can spend about 4 hours away from my PC doing other stuff. So now we're going to test this with even more elytras. So I think 16 should be good. And then we're also going to have less fireworks. And the reason I want more elytras is because that is going to allow me to travel higher up in my world and then not need to check my computer as often. Look at this. We are 70,000 blocks up in the world. Well, anyways, I'm going to let this run until we get to the Farlands, which means I have literally nothing to do because it's all automatic. So we're going to let the computer run and I'm going to go touch some grass. OMG, take your photos. It's a Minecraft YouTuber touching grass. All of this was fun and games, and it went on like this for quite a while, until about 40 hours in when I realized there was a potentially disastrous problem approaching. Basically, when I saw the lockdown light video, I calibrated the Ender Pearl timer to take about 50 hours, thinking that would be plenty of enough time to get to the edge of the world. However, I'm going to the corner of the world. And for those of you who have graduated to 8th grade, you would have learned about a little something called the Pythagorean theorem, which basically says that going diagonally to the corner is much further. In fact, it's 1.553 million blocks further. So we might have an issue with the Ender Pearl timer. If it activates before I get to the edge of the world, then all my effort would have been for nothing because of one simple mistake of not making the timer long enough. And so with that thought in the back of my mind, I continued to travel for hours upon hours, wondering and hoping that this wasn't all going to be wasted. Well, it has been a long week of traveling, but we have arrived at 3.75 million blocks out in the nether. Oh yeah, now that means we can check off the second step. Now it is time to make our portal and see the Farlands. Okay, I promised my buddy Mogswamp that I'd call him when I got here, so... Oh, Mogswamp.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Oh, nothing much. I just made this portal here.
Whoa, that's a big portal.
Yeah, and it was also probably a waste of time.
And resources.
Yeah, but what can I say? I'm excited to be here. Now, the question is, Mog, are you excited?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Load, come on, load. Huh? What? But these are the world border. Where are the Farlands?
Yeah, no, that's the world border. Are you sure that the Farlands actually spawn?
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
Wait, you think or you know?
I didn't actually check.
Dude, you didn't check? Hold on, let me look this up.
Yeah, please do.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Oh, what is it?
I think they patched them already.
Oh, come on, you're joking me, right?
I'm not. I'm so sorry.
I spent 60 hours getting out here for nothing.
Dude, 60 hours? That's absurd.
Now I'm expected to just go all the way. Oh no. No.
What?
No.
What is it?
Oh
What is
my
it?
gosh. No. That timer that I set for 40 hours, it would have activated by now.
Oh my god, dude, you're stuck at the world border.
So this was extremely bad. Not only were the Farlands non-existent, but also the Ender Pearl that I had thrown by now would have activated, and because I was in the Nether when it activated in the overworld, it would have been wasted and not teleported me, meaning that my one shot at getting back was lost, and I was stuck 60 million blocks out in my world. Because it's hardcore, I can't die to get back. I had already used all my fireworks and elytras to get here, and end portals might have worked at getting me home if they spawned this far out, but they don't. That Ender Pearl was truly the only way home. And because of that, my hope was lost, and the memories came flooding in. All the close calls, builds, good times. It is done. The bad times. Everything was lost to a simple mistake of me getting stuck at the edge of the world. What a tragic way to lose it all. And the worst part was that all of it was for nothing.
How you doing, man?
You know, sort of the same. I'm still mad that I couldn't even find the Farlands.
Well, I was actually thinking about that a bit.
Yeah, and?
Alright, hear me out. What if, because you couldn't find the Farlands, you build the Farlands?
Oh my gosh. That's actually a really cool idea. I'm gonna do that. I am going to do that. But I'm still stuck at the edge of the world.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's tough, man.
Dang, that would have been so cool as well.
Yeah.
My gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, wait, is this okay, it's recording. Okay, I kid you not. When I was editing the video, I looked back at the footage where we put the items into the hopper clock, and look at this. 4 items. I thought that I only put 2 in, but 4. Each item is a full day. Which means that timer was not set for 40 hours. It was set for 80 hours, which means it hasn't gone off yet. It is an absolute miracle that I can get home. And the best part is that when we get back, I can still build the Farlands like Mogswamp suggested. So let's not let this second chance go to waste. Okay, so we have about 20 hours before I get teleported back. Let's have some fun at the world border before then. The first thing I want to try is getting outside the world border using Ender Pearls. Yes! Wait, no, that hurts. Get back, get back. I didn't realize the world border kills you. Oh, that explains why there aren't any mobs out there. That just gave me a really interesting question. What would happen if there was an ancient city outside the world border? Do you think I could trigger a Skull Shrieker and spawn a warden? What would happen to the warden? Okay, I can't get too distracted, but we'll test that later. Although first, I have some other things I want to do. So, you've seen people do the slab thing. It's cool, but you've never seen someone do it at the world corner. What do you think will happen here? Oh, well, I guess that's expected. Dude, wait, what? That's the first ever triple slot block. Dude, I'm gonna put our banner on top. And just so you know, by watching that, you are now legally obliged to join the Wumba Republic and serve your leader by subscribing below. Well, now there's still like 20 hours until I get teleported back. So instead of making you watch everything I do, how about I just give you a super fast montage? awesome. So I killed some time by finding this pet horse and building this house, and now I want to answer the question about spawning a warden outside the border. And that's why I am currently searching for a shrieker that is outside the border. Okay, I think I found one. Now we just need to mine down and get to it. Oh, I hate this. I am terrified of the warden from what's happened in the past. Alright, I'm looking for a shrieker, but also a good spot to tell you about Liquid IV, the sponsor of today's video. Before that, we need to Ender Pearl out there, and then jump to trigger the shrieker for the first time. Alright, here's the second time, and the third time. Anything? Anything? Hey, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. No! Oh, no, no. Okay, I'm gonna eat this apple and then tell you why Liquid IV is my favorite electrolyte drink mix and how it provides superior hydration than water alone. Okay, it is time to go. It is time to go. Oh my gosh. Oh, block. Okay. Okay, the best part is that you can prepare this in under a minute by simply tearing, pouring, and mixing. Here's just a quick shot of me drinking Liquid IV because it's really good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh my gosh. No, we are not good. We need to go. Oh my gosh. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh, what is lava doing? Oh my gosh. Run. 3 hearts. I'm literally going to die. I am actually going to die. No. Oh my gosh. Totem. Okay. Oh my gosh. No. Okay. Crazy thing about Liquid IV is that it has 3 times more electrolytes than the leading sports drink, meaning you will have energy for whatever activity it is you're doing. And the new White Peach Hydration Multiplier flavor is sugar-free, and it does this while still tasting amazing. Oh my gosh, block out of here. Ender Pearls. Okay, I'm gonna try to Ender Pearl away from the warden. Where is he? Oh, he is right there. Oh, okay, Ender Pearl. I think we're safe. You know what, Warden? I'm gonna give you 20% off Liquid IV using code ONEBUT. Yeah, that's right. Get 20% off using the link in the description below. Thank you, Liquid IV, for sponsoring this video. Now I need to get out of here. And also, that's everything I wanted to do out here, and the timer is about to go off, so I think I'll just AFK in a pit until it does. Don't worry, I will record the whole thing so we don't miss it. Whoa, wait, did it work? Yes! Oh my gosh, finally! I can finally check off the 3rd step. Let's go! And now we can move on to planning the actual Farlands build. And oh man, I cannot wait to see the look on Mogswomp's face when we finish it. So, I'm thinking, wouldn't it be really cool to build the entire Farlands around my spawn or something? I guess, wait, wouldn't they then be considered the close lands?
Got him!
Like, you just be down here and way off in the distance you see them all around you. That would be so sick. So let's go ahead and first plan where they're gonna go. And for that, we are going to need some dirt from the storage. And okay, this is gonna be corner 1. Then I'll just build all the way up. Yeah, this looks high enough. So now let's start by bridging all the way out and making an outline. So that looks decent, but oh my gosh, that's just enormous. How the heck am I going to build this? Probably gonna want to start in a corner, and let's just make this out of stone. Then we can sort of just mark everything, and I have no clue how to do this. Allow me to introduce you to the section of the video where I realized that building the Farlands was not gonna be an easy task. But I was desperate and in search of answers, so I went to Discord and messaged one of the best builders I know.
Hey, Wilma, what's up?
Say hello to Davdi. I said say hello! He is one of the best builders I know and has made some just jaw-dropping creations. Hey Davdi, so to cut to the chase, have you ever heard of the Farlands?
Yeah?
What if I told you I want to build them in my hardcore world?
Bro, are you crazy?
Baby, Is that a compliment? Anyways, I talked through all the details with Davdi, at which point he agreed to offer his help. So with Davdi on board, it was time to get started. The first step to build anything large scale is to have a reference photo. When in doubt, you can always go back to it, and in our case, this is going to be our inspiration. Now, the next part of this is going to require some Minecraft land generation explanations. So when Minecraft generates land, it uses something called purlin, which is basically a pattern with like squiggly lines like this. And back in the day, this was how the Farlands were created. As you can see, the patterns are similar. So you're saying there's a purlin command in Minecraft?
Yeah, it's actually really simple.
If you say so.
Okay, I can work on the purlin if you make the size.
Yeah, I like that more. When Big Brain Davdi was testing some different purlin patterns to find one that was closest to the old Farlands type, I mapped out the size of the build using diamond and gold blocks. And this is the same size as the square we made in the hardcore world.
Ooh, I think I got it.
Whoa, oh my gosh, that looks really good.
Thanks. I'm thinking we can stretch this along the whole side.
Wait, could I please do the command?
Okay, sure.
Okay, I got the first position, and there's the second. And you're saying I need to do the command?
Yeah, go ahead and just hit it.
Whoa, bro, this looks so sick.
Yeah, it really does. But we're probably gonna need to come in here and there and hand some blocks.
Over the next half hour or so, Davdi and I talked and corrected all the weird gaps and such, and it really just goes to show how nice everyone on the bakery is. We finally finished the corrections, and then it was time to detail everything.
So on the reference photo, it looks like there's grass and dirt on top.
Oh yeah, I see that.
So if we use commands, we can replicate this fairly easily.
Ooh, yes, bro, that looks so good. Once the grass was in, the Farlands still looked slightly empty, so we decided to add some granite and andesite blocks into the wall. And now that the simple detailing is in, it's time to copy this slice around all four sides.
Okay, I'm pasting it in.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's good. Davdi, why isn't this lined up right?
Oh, no. Did we not build it right?
No. Turns out we simply pasted it one block off, so everything's okay. The final thing to do was to hollow the entire region by selecting each corner and then using the hollow command. We should place a bet to see who can guess how many blocks there are.
Okay, I'm gonna guess 590,000 blocks.
I'm gonna say 436,183.
Okay.
All right, I'm checking now. What? Bro, it was 434,000. I literally do not know how I guessed it so close. I find it hilarious though. Well, man, thank you for helping. I can't wait to see how Mog reacts.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be so funny. Yeah, see ya.
Thanks to Davdi, we now have the design for the Farlands and can check off the fourth step. And now we need to move on to collecting all the items required. Now, 434,000 items is no joke, so let's start by breaking it down. All right, first of all, 5 shulkers of granite is easy enough, and then 15,000 andesite. Nice, look at all of this. And actually, let's also grab some dirt, because I want to come out here to spawn and kind of just make a quick platform for all these blocks. It's nice, those are the first 2 items checked off. Now we need 59,000 dirt. Let that just settle in for a moment. 59,000. That's a lot. But not a problem at all, because we got that quarry from a few episodes ago, and look at all this dirt. Next we need 271,329 stone blocks. And for that, we are definitely gonna need a farm. But guess what? We got one right over here in the dome base. So if I press this, the farm starts, and then we can just sit here and mine for all the stone. Nah, this thing is way too slow. That's why I have this one right here. This is the ultimate stone farm, 72,000 blocks per hour. We start it by coming over here and hitting a pigman. These guys are gonna fall and die, which gives me XP, and then make sure the pickaxe that I'm using doesn't ever break. Oh, and did I mention that this gives 12 stacks of stone every minute? That's 7.4 blocks every second. How do you get 0.4 of a block? What if I told you that we have a faster method? This is the fastest super smelter in all of Minecraft, capable of cooking 622,000 blocks an hour. If we put the cobblestone we got from the quarry into this, we will have all that we need in no time. We're gonna start the smelter in T-minus 10 seconds. All right, it seems that initiation protocol has been set. Everything is looking good to go. So in T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Somehow the entire super smelter broke. I literally built it 1 episode ago. As much as I wanted to show off to you all with this smelter, it looks like karma got the best of me, and now I'm stuck at the stone farm for the next couple hours. Well, here we are. I let the farm run overnight, and looky here, that has got to be enough stone. So that means we need just 1 more item, and that would be 80,000 grass blocks. And to be quite frank with you guys, I have no clue how we're going to get these. Okay, so I found this interesting grass block farm. I guess the way it works is that because Endermen have the ability to pick up grass blocks, you can then have them do that and then kill them and then collect the blocks. This is the farm here, which looks pretty scary, but breaking it down, we should be able to get all the materials pretty quick. Rail, slabs, trapdoors, lever, redstone, furnace, sticky pin, lamp, dropper, fences, endstone, chests, redstone, lead, piston, comparative repeater. Really nice having a storage system with every item in the game. And then next we actually have to build it, and for obvious reasons this is an Enderman powered farm. It's got to be in the end. And nah, let's not go there. Okay, over here looks good. So then I just gotta follow the blueprint of this farm until it's finished. Oh dang, I forgot Endermen are gonna start spawning. Move. Oop. And so I spent tens of hours building the farm, hundreds of thousands of blocks. And by the time I finished, 800 Minecraft days had gone by. Nah, I'm kidding. This farm took like 30 minutes to build. And the last thing we need is to add an endermite here. So let's make a little box and then spawn an endermite. And now get in the minecart. Nice. Let's break all this. And there we go, that should be the farm ready. One question for you guys though is, how should I decorate this farm? I'd like to do something like spaceship vibey. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the...
Welcome to episode 45? 46? 46. We're on episode 46. We are going to start things off with finishing the wall, or at least adding a second layer to the wall. And, well, I already did it, so here's a time lapse. So what I wanted to do before I got distracted and the goal to do something else is forever ago when I made this dock, I had planned to add a couple more like leaves into the water. So why don't we do that real quick? I got my wood, I got everything else. let's make, I don't know, 4 more? Because I really want to get around to expanding this whole thing. Because I have 1 conduit down there, 1 conduit down there, and I would like to be able to use this entire river down here. But also, look at this mess. I haven't touched this since, like, I probably did this. Make it easier, slightly easier to walk up these stairs. I would like to add... Maybe I can squeeze in, like, a bamboo farm into one of these buildings? Or one of the buildings I plan on building. Just, like, a fishing hut / like, bait store, tackle store. Bait and tackle. Yeah, it is called tackle. Something like that. Some, like, small-ish structures to hide at least something useful in them, so I have reason to go down there. And I'm not sure yet. A tackle store, maybe just a fishing store area, or something like that. Or maybe one of those, I assume they're universal, but it's like a boat lift thing where like you pull your little like speedboat up and you can have them somewhat in like a dry dock, except they're lifted up out of the water and held on by these pulleys. Maybe as tall as this lamp right. What the? How long has that been like that? How did that happen? I don't have the resources to fix that right now, but I will in a minute. Yeah, something like that. Not sure yet, but let's just get these docks done first. And I'll see you in a minute. I need to fix that. I can't until I fix that. Need fence. What are these? Spruce fence. Must fix the hole. I have no idea how long that's been there. Oak fence. Alrighty. I have enough sticks. I'm always running short on sticks. Which is part of the reason I wanted, a bamboo farm. So I could have unlimited sticks. I needed spruce planks. I think I'm out. Time to go on a journey to the... I need more fireworks. Oh. Sure.
Meer dan 60.000 unieke woningen. Volledig beheerd door Belvilla. Boek vandaag nog rechtstreeks via de app en website van Belvilla voor uw zomervakantie.
It all starts with a song. A song you most certainly know. Moog City. We all associate memories with things. Audio, scents, places, people. For most of us Minecraft players, we associate C418's masterful soundtrack with many things. Nostalgia, joy, simpler times, childhood maybe. When I hear C418's music, I can feel that general sense of nostalgia and happiness. But Moog City has always made me think of a memory, of something a lot more specific. I think of loading up Minecraft in 2015, being greeted by a simple title screen with that wonderful song playing in the background as I read the splash text of the day. I load up my favorite world at the time, a survival single-player world that I absolutely spawned items in and built cool houses, player statues, and even castles, all in creative mode. Then I'd switch back to survival and just goof around, explore and have fun. I built all sorts of things. The world had no order. No aesthetic, no theme, no story. It was simply a representation of the things I loved and found interesting back then. I built a 2-story house made out of dark oak, cause the wood type was new at the time. It had a sort of modern interior with a working dispenser fridge and loads of cheated-in diamond gear displayed upstairs. That was my main base. I built statues of my 2 favorite Minecraft skins, cause weirdly at the time I had this habit of switching between the 2. I guess they were like 2 sides of my persona, I'm not really sure. I also built a couple statues of my favorite Minecraft YouTubers. Later on, I built a spleef arena, a hobbit house, an underwater railway, a nether highway, even a recreation of a scene from a popular Minecraft animation. I built it all. I love that world. It's gone now. I've not played on it for years. It succumbed to a corrupted hard drive, and I never made any backups of it because I was a kid. I didn't know any better. I lost all my Minecraft worlds that day. My favorite survival worlds, my modded worlds, my creative worlds, all of them. And yeah, I cried over that loss. A lot. Because I loved my world so much. Because I love Minecraft so much. And the saddest part is, I'm sure you know how it feels. I'm sure you know exactly that feeling of loading up your game one day, double-clicking on your world only to be met by a horribly confusing error message, realizing you never made any backups, or even worse, discovering one morning that your entire computer or console took a shit on itself and died forever. The feeling of your heart dropping is so evident, I swear you could hear it. I've been playing this game for over 12 years. It raised me, and even now, it still does. Even now that I'm an adult, albeit a rather new and inexperienced one, I still love and enjoy Minecraft just as much as I did as a kid. Hell, even more than I did as a kid. And for those of us who've been playing this game long enough, losing our worlds feels like an unavoidable part of the Minecraft experience. It's only natural as time moves on and our tech gets improved, replaced, games get updated, the Minecraft worlds get abandoned for new ones, the old ones collect dust on our disks until one day, they just fade away. We forget, or maybe even delete them. Sometimes we lose them. These worlds, no matter what the cause, no longer exist. No one plays on them anymore. They're empty. They're lost. Is this inevitable? To lose our worlds through the passage of time? Either through a manual delete out of boredom or pure rage, a corrupted disk taking its last spin? Eventually, they all disappear. Sometimes whether we like it or not. Sometimes, it feels like no matter how much I try to conserve my precious worlds, no matter how many backups I make, copies I scatter around my disks, files I upload to cloud storage, eventually, I'll lose all of that too. Data is slippery. It's easy to lose. Just one wrong click of a mouse and boom, it's gone. You know that thing Minecraft always tells us before we delete a world? Are you sure you want to delete this world? It will be lost forever. A long time. Well, that's not exactly true. Files once deleted are not actually gone just yet. They don't just get wiped off the disk and disappear without a trace. Our deleted files are actually still accessible on the physical disk it's saved to, until we mess around with the rest of the data long enough for the deleted files to be replaced with new ones. This fact? I learned it the hard way. A few months ago, I was clearing up some space on my hard drive, just deleting old screenshots and random files. Didn't think anything of it. Well, the next day, I opened up my Minecraft launcher multi-MC and literally gasped at the sight that all my instances were gone. This was bad. Not just because I deleted my precious worlds, but because these were the worlds I recorded all of my Let's Plays on. At the time, I was still in the process of making my 100 Days as a Mermaid Let's Play, which was a beloved series that my viewers and I really wanted to see the end of course. And I just deleted everything. I can't even describe to you the panic that ensued. Adrenaline and fear rushed in. I felt my heart beating so quickly. My hands were shaking. I was frantically searching any and all directories for where my missing files went. I had my instances saved on my external drive, so where the hell did they go? What happened? How? When? Why? I was losing it. I was crying, like actually sobbing. All I could think of was the disappointment of my viewers as I dread to inform them that I have to cancel all of my Let's Plays. Not to mention, my most absolute favorite, sentimental, beloved Forever World that I've been working on for nearly 2 years is gone. How did this happen? How did I... Oh no. No, wait. Then it hit me. When I deleted a folder from my desktop yesterday, that had my multi-MC folder in it with all my instances. I only just then realized because I thought I saved my instances on my external drive, not my hard drive. Well, I was completely wrong. And now, because of one simple click of a button yesterday, all my worlds are gone. Oh, and the best part? They weren't in the recycle bin either, because guess what? I cleared most of that yesterday too. I might as well just quit YouTube and uninstall Minecraft at this point. Okay, so obviously that didn't happen. Remember the thing about files not actually being deleted from the physical disk stuff? Well, I learned about that just a few hours after the whole catastrophe went down. Luckily, someone I know is a programmer, so after desperately crying to them, frantically trying to explain my major fuck-up, they told me that there is a chance that my worlds could be restored after all. I got a whole lecture about how deleted files are still saved as physical data on our disks, and all that. Okay, great, so I'm saved. I just need to get a program to dig through... Wait. But I just spent the past hour rummaging through my files. I was moving things left and right, checking folders, restoring whatever was left in the trash bin. It was a mess. So, I guess I have no hope. My chances of recovering my instances are so insanely low now. They probably got overridden already. But out of pure desperation, I still wanted to try. I need my worlds back. Not just for my channel, but because I love those worlds, damn it! So I spent the next few hours avoiding my computer at all costs to avoid any more file scattering. I researched on my phone for a good program to help me out, and I came across DMDE. Not sponsored. It costed me $20 just to get a license, but if $20 meant even a minuscule chance of getting my worlds back, I'm taking that chance. So I installed it, searched through my deleted data on my hard drive, and they were there. My files were still there, with all of my 0% hope left. I actually couldn't believe my eyes. I immediately initiated a restoration and pleaded for them to be restored safely, without any corruption or missing data, which was still a major risk at this point. And by some goddamn miracle, it worked. I retrieved every single instance safely. All files were still there. I got my worlds back, all of them. I cried out of relief. I could finally relax after a whole day of tension, stress, and tears. You can bet that I immediately went to make backups of my world, and this time, I made sure to update them regularly. I never, ever wanted this to happen again. I've lost too many worlds, and I can't bear to go through that again. This was a huge victory for me. But that moment of despair in between, it reminded me of all those past worlds I lost. How I was so close to just adding more to the collection of worlds that I'll never see again. I luckily got my current ones back, but I don't even have a chance with my old ones. My old ones that I still remember even after all these years. Even my first ever Minecraft world, back in Pocket Edition I made in 2012, and